Hello, Cancer signs. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 22nd going to the 28th of April. Let's dive in. Make sure you like and subscribe if you do enjoy the video today, but let's dive in, okay? For my lovely Cancer signs, please. All right, what is that? TikTok, you're feeling frustrated about the timing of something, okay? The message behind this immediately is let go. This is not in your control. Whatever this is you're frustrated about, holding on to it and forcing something is not going to work, okay? So you have to understand that. Sometimes it's best left alone. You have the leg up. I think you've had this quite a few times actually, Cancer. So there is a very big message about leaning on spirit or leaning on something here to take you somewhere, okay? Whether that's hypothetically and spiritually taking you somewhere, or whether it actually is about physical movement or relying on others at this time. It's about understanding that there is strength in vulnerability. It's okay to ask others for help. All right, and same with the universe. You are that little polar bear here this week, and it's been like that for a little while now, Cancer, but that big polar bear, again, can represent a partner, it can represent a person in your life, a family, friend, or it can represent spirit. And sometimes we don't always know the rest of the road, and that's okay, we're not supposed to. A big lesson in life about where to go, what to do, can sometimes come from others. So allow yourself to rely on others to show you how things need to be done or where to go, or again, trust in something other than yourself, okay? It's okay to feel tired. It's okay to feel like you can't do it anymore. Allow other people to help you. And the universe. I have to keep putting that there. Okay, but let's carry on, my lovely angels. So let go of the need to control. Okay, that's one thing I want to say. For Cancer signs, you have the thinking man. This could be someone coming in, giving you crystal clear vision. All right, or this could be you really being able to think clearly about something here. You have the seventh chakra as well, so crown chakra. Pay attention to your dreams. It can really tell you a lot about what's going on in your subconscious mind. And also, it could also be giving you a message. So some of you might need to hear that. But some of you could get some advice from somebody else who has clearer vision than you about where to go moving forward or what you need to do. So make sure you do speak to people for advice here, because it can give you crystal clear vision. That's what I want to say. For my lovely Cancer signs this week, completion and gratitude. Interesting. I will pull another one from this deck. Completion coming through is a card about understanding that something is over with, a chapter in your life is over with, but the sun is starting to rise here. There could be some grievance going on here, okay? And this person is always by your side, by the way, if you guys are grieving the loss of a loved one. But the sun is starting to rise. There's a new chapter starting in your life, okay? And I feel like that's where gratitude is coming from. I think some sort of completion is trying to teach you gratitude, all right? Or making you feel more grateful about what you have in your life. Gratitude is a card about appreciating the people that you do have around you, and most likely from a loss of somebody. It doesn't just have to be about death, but it is about endings, okay? Because not everyone has gone through the loss of a loved one, but I mean, maybe there is still a cycle that's closed out here. One more for Cancer signs, please. Rejection. That could be what the completion is about. You also have trickery here. Rejection is protection at the end of the day. Listen to the signs when they're saying something's not for you. Okay, this person here is fearing rejection, therefore is stopping his creativity. So make sure that we're not doing that. You may have been through rejection in your life. Maybe that's where the chapter feels like it's been completed. But they're asking for you to not let that disturb your next chapter, okay? For Cancer signs. Ooh, purpose. This says, I know what I'm here to do. I think I've been guided towards your purpose. And happiness. Purpose and happiness, that's pretty big, to be honest with you. The affirmation for this is, I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. All right, let's dive into your tarot. I feel like that would be confirmed through the reading. Let's dive in. Let's get 3 cards, please, for Cancer's overall energy. Four of Wands, that's interesting. This is usually a card of like completion in a good way. Like this is completion, which we have that keyword anyway, but like reaching a goal, finalizing something, even though it's not a 10 in this deck, that's what it represents. Something being finished, something being done. It can also represent engagement. The Moon, Cancer, that is your energy. Going through your feelings and emotions, feeling quite intense. And all right, we got the Page of Wands coming through. So there's a mixture of energies coming through outside of yourself. I don't know if you feel like inside there's a lot of trouble, and on the outside everyone's having fun, or things should be good, I should be happy, but something is wrong this week. I feel like this is very like hermit energy. I know that it's not, but it feels like you are really sitting with your feelings, emotions. The Moon can also represent a little bit of like hidden things or subconscious mind. So I feel like you're in your subconscious. Four of Wands is like there is some good around you. The Page of Wands is like an opportunity as well that maybe you got. But the Moon is like you're in really deep in your feelings. Why? The Devil and the Wheel of Fortune. The Devil can represent temptation, it can represent obsessions, it can represent fears. The Wheel as well. I think a lot of you are like, maybe if there is good happening around you, because some of you will resonate with that, others of you won't. So I'm gonna like try find another meaning here for you guys. But the Moon, the Devil, and the Wheel, some of you are really like in this space of not being able to enjoy any good that goes on around you, no matter how big, no matter how small, no matter what opportunity happens your way, because there is this fear of like, okay, but something is going to happen, or I'm not going to appreciate that because I know that something bad will happen if I don't know, there's just this little bit of negativity or fear around the wheel turning against you. Wheel, you know, has every season on there. It's kind of about fate. The Devil and the Wheel. Let's clarify. What is this devil energy? The Two of Wands. This is something that you feel is going to happen in the future. My kettle just clicked. Two of Wands. I'm hearing dwelling. Eight of Cups could be about someone walking away or having to leave something. Let's look at the Page of Wands. What is this? Good news or announcement? Seven of Wands and the Queen of Cups here. This is interesting. Queen of Cups is kind of you as well, Cancer. This is you being an empath. This is you being in your feelings, emotions. The Seven of Wands is like, despite the odds, you will be successful. It's having to kind of defend yourself, or it's having to fight for something. It can also be about blocking out feelings and emotions. So some of you guys might be blocking out your feelings, rejecting them or pushing them aside. Or Four of Wands. King of Wands. Could be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or someone who, with the Four of Wands, I mean, it could be a relationship with some of you. Ace of Cups definitely could be. It doesn't have to be, though. What's that about? Seven of Cups and a Ten of Cups. There's a bit of confusion or fantasy here about the situation. The Ten of Cups is like the end-all, be-all, happiness. Yeah, so what the hell's going on? Like, I'm finding it really hard to decipher your message. So I'm going to leave this on the table. I'm going to go through the other cards we have here, and I'm going to put them all together. Let's see the TikTok card. The Knight of Pentacles is like slow and steady movement. Again, if you are focusing on the timing of something, it's only going to frustrate yourself, okay? And cause a bit of a mess. You know, when we rush things, like, it has to be done, it has to be done now. We're trying to, I'm seeing like visually seeing like trying to stuff something into a box like very quickly, and it of course is sloppy work. It's not, you can't fit something in where it doesn't fit. Some of you might need to hear that. It's not the right time for something. So just trying to do just anything to make something happen is not the right way of doing it, okay? Some of you might need to hear that. It could be to do with work or money or something that should take some time. Because of the TikTok card, this is kind of just showing me, it's reminding me a bit of what we said earlier about this Wheel of Fortune, about something that you feel is going to happen in the future that you're a bit obsessed with. I will be honest, this is not a message for everybody, but the devil is, again, either you're fearful of it or you're a bit like, it's something that is really taking a lot of your mind at the moment. What's the advice then? I mean, apart from leave it alone, you have the Ace of Pentacles, about focusing on a new opportunity. Okay, maybe you guys need a clean slate. You need to start fresh. You need a new beginning to bring you some stability and not fall into fears and rushing. The leg up, Ace of Swords. You have a lot of aces coming through now. So Ace of Swords is a card of truth. Speaking of truth, some of you need to be a bit open and vulnerable with somebody about how you feel, about what you need from them. The Empress, and actually what you're worth is what it feels like. Some of you, it could be a mother figure, by the way, that you're having to rely on or speak to. And the Ten of Wands. Whatever this is, it feels like you're letting a lot of baggage off here. And it does feel like with the Empress, it depends on who you're speaking to. Obviously, you have the Three of Swords and the Tower. Some of you might need to be quite vocal about what you're letting go of. I don't know if you're speaking to the person or whether you're speaking to somebody else about what you've been through. The Empress is, again, like an unconditionally loving character. So that could be you, and you're having to actually really open up about what you've experienced and been through. But just like the baby and the mother is like carrying on his back, I don't know if somebody is going to be helping you because of what you're opening up about. Ace of Swords is also a victorious new beginning, by the way, but Ten of Wands is like actually letting go of the baggage that you've been carrying so that someone else can help you. Could be about a breakup here. Could be moving because of a breakup, for example, and someone's helping you out. Like, so your read is a bit messy. I do apologize. Let's look at the thinking man. Ten of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles. Interesting. Now, Ten of Pentacles, again, is about family, but not everyone can resonate with that. The Three of Pentacles is really about starting fresh and working towards an abundance. So thinking man could be that you guys are actually getting a really good idea and a clear vision about where you want to go moving forward and what you need to do now to plan for it. Okay, so I would really say sit with yourself, or again, speak to others, collaborate with others at this time, because somebody could be able to help you to, again, achieve your financial goals or just achieve that legacy that you want to work towards. Okay, some of you are being called to focus on that, on your long-term success, not just about the things that you're going through now. And don't be fearful of what's going to happen. I'm getting so dizzy in your reading all of a sudden. Like, that was really weird. All right, what is completion? Judgment. Wow. Yeah, some of you are, I think this is you kind of really closing a cycle out. Absolutely. But some of you, it is about surrendering to the fact that something's coming to an end and a new cycle is happening here. And that can be really difficult. Again, judgment is really about souls leaving the body. So again, some of you have been, grieving somebody, but judgment is like you're moving to a new chapter in your life. One where this person will be with you all the time, by the way, if it's a spirit. But in terms of like an ending in general, you are transforming. There's a lesson to be learned with this. This is going to close out. So the cycle will happen. And sure, we're going to grieve that old chapter in our life, but there is something new for you and something much bigger, much better for you as well. So let's get one more. The King of Pentacles. I'm seeing like more financial success coming away, more stability coming into your life. I see a lot more like your work life is really going to move forward. A lot of healing as well coming through for you. Focusing on your health, focusing on your stability. You have to let go and surrender something. Very similar to what we had about this as well. Let the timing of something do its thing. I think in the meantime, you're being called to focus on your dreams, your goals, your legacy. All right, gratitude. The Wheel of Fortune. I'm sorry, it's not the Wheel of Fortune, the Fool card. I knew it was. I don't know why I said that. The Fool card with gratitude. Just like I said earlier, with completion and gratitude, I feel like the gratitude is about the new chapter, and the Fool is exactly that. So judgment goes to the world, which is a new cycle, and the Fool is a new beginning happening. So definitely you're being called to appreciate the people that you do have in this new chapter. Okay, maybe this completion is like a little bit of regret happening here about the past, whether you feel like you should have had more gratitude or whether it was just a really chaotic time for you. So now that you're around other people, there's a lot more gratitude for them. Okay, people who are loving, people who are caring. Definitely have a good community coming your way. King of Swords. You have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could be you. King of Swords representing the fact that maybe you're becoming a lot more strategic, a lot more logical moving forward. Cutting things out when they need to be. It kind of is similar to the thinking man. I think it's about having crystal clear vision about where you're going and making sure it happens. And the Ace of Cups could be a air sign coming away in the future. The Ace of Cups is love. It's unconditional love. Can also be yourself as well. High Priestess, Piscean energy. Okay, could be some love coming away. Secret admirer coming away. Two of Pentacles, a balance coming up for you, working really hard on something so that later on it can actually pay fruit here. So whether that's you collaborating with someone in this next chapter where there's a lot more love and work, actively an equal give and take here. And maybe you focusing on yourself as well, Cancer. So you're worried about something coming up because of what it entails, but I say everything's going to be fine. Sometimes you have to surrender something so that in the next chapter things can work out better. I think again, like a big main focus for you is to focus on your goals, your achievements. You will have it, but don't get lost in fairy tale land or get stuck too much on the confusion of what doesn't make sense. Like focus on what does. Okay, King of Cups. Again, love could be a little bit of an issue. That's where it feels like it's coming from. But the King of Cups, Seven of Cups is about really mastering your feelings and emotions, because you are going to have happiness, but right now there's a little bit of chaos going on there about what's giving you that. But they really ask you to focus on your material wealth or your legacy. What imprint on the world are you going to leave behind? That's your focus right now, is your purpose. And maybe something's distracted you from that, or your frustrations with something has distracted you from that. A lot of you may not even think that you have a good purpose. And again, you feel like the devil is just bad things coming your way. That's not true. Don't manifest that for yourself, meaning, don't accept. What I mean by that is sometimes things can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Is that the words for it? It doesn't mean that that's what you're destined for, but sometimes we end up actually accidentally attracting or letting in things that are bad for us because of the belief that we have that we can't accept any better than that. So pay attention to your belief system here with the moon, the devil, and the Wheel of Fortune. All right, any last messages for Cancer? Five of Cups, Temperance. Things right now may be disappointing to you, but those last two cups you have left, bring harmony to that, okay? There is love coming away. If this is a relationship, things are a bit disappointing right now, but maybe you need a timeout to bring harmony into this. There could be some reconciliation, like I've said. But I think you need to be patient with yourself whilst you're fixing something that clearly has caused some disappointment in your life, okay? They want you to focus on you, okay? My angels, I'm sorry, this message was a bit confusing, but to those who it resonated with, I hope it made a bit of sense to you. Let me know how this resonated with you. I'd love to know. But anyway, if you'd like to see more of these, then make sure you like and subscribe. And I hope to see you guys next time. All right.